Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top 10 biggest crypto scams on record and the lessons we can learn from them. So make sure to watch the full video. Market conditions are rough, and you've probably felt some of the sting lately. Heck, we all are. But as bad as it stings to lose money on a sound investment, that feeling is nothing compared to the sheer devastation of falling for a scam. Look, it's a sad fact that the crypto and NFT space is absolutely littered with scammers. Last November, we showed you how to spot NFT red flags. Hopefully you've heeded our advice and avoided trouble. 1. Altcoin. Altcoin is arguably the biggest crypto scam of all time. Propped up alongside thousands of other altcoins, Altcoin was founded in 2014 by Dr. Ruja Ignatova, a PhD in private international law, and her husband, Daniel Devik. Ignatova spoke at sold-out venues, including Wembley Arena, Europe's second-largest stadium. Promoting Altcoin as a Bitcoin killer, the Altcoin community started developing a cult-like reputation. But here's the thing. Altcoin was not a cryptocurrency at all. It was a multi-level marketing scheme. Altcoin sold educational packets about financial education that entitled owners to mine Altcoin. These packets cost anywhere from $100 to $100,000, with different membership levels letting buyers buy greater amounts of the token. 2. Thodex. Thodex was a Turkish crypto exchange launched in 2017 by Faruk Fatih Özer. In April 2021, Bitcoin hit its all-time high of $62,000 per coin. That same month, Thodex shut down, citing an emergency 6-hour maintenance period. The shutdown extended 5 days, and then Thodex shut down the platform completely. Özer immediately fled Turkey and never returned. He took over $2 billion from over 100 key investors. It became clear that Özer was using the money for personal use, and over 60 arrests were made in the ensuing months. But his whereabouts remain unknown to this day. If Özer is ever caught, he will face a 40,000-year prison sentence for financial fraud under the Turkish legal code. 3. Save the Kids. This one isn't huge, but it's disappointing. Save the Kids, $KDS, was a classic pump-and-dump altcoin project notable for 2 reasons. The members of an esports team, FaZe Clan, used to promote the coin, and it promised to donate 1% of all transactions to children's charities. FaZe Clan has 26.2 million followers across Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. The esports team was the first ever to grace the cover of Sports Illustrated. Its posts get huge amounts of attention, so when they started promoting Save the Kids, people noticed. The altcoin had an anti-whale mechanism prohibiting anyone from selling more than 0.1% of the total supply within 24 hours. However, once members of FaZe Clan and other influencers had promoted the altcoin for a few days, the anti-whale mechanism changed from its 24-hour limit to a 1-minute limit. Days after the launch, influencers dumped nearly all of their bags, sending the value of $KDs tumbling. In less than 2 weeks, the coin dropped 68%. FaZe K, who took the blame as one of the masterminds, personally raked in roughly $30,000 by dumping about $6 billion KD's tokens in the 24 hours after launch. He was fired from FaZe Clan during the fallout. 4. Pudgy Penguins. In the early days, pump-and-dump crypto scams were fairly straightforward. A scammer would drive up the price, exit, and flee with their ill-gotten gains. Now, the waters are getting murkier, as the definition of project abandonment can be loosely interpreted. Shutting down a Discord and Twitter account is clear fraud, but does selling a t-shirt or updating artwork of an NFT project constitute development? Or is it just throwing a bone to a community you've exploited? Pudgy Penguins is a perfect example of this. In the summer of 2021, Pudgy Penguins was considered one of the top 15 PFP projects in the NFT space. To this day, it is still ranked 25th all-time in sales volume on OpenSea. But this is a case study in something called a soft rug pull. It doesn't involve the quick scam where a project disappears in ensuing examples. Instead, a soft rug pull involves creators goading a community along. Creators continue to engage with the community by saying they're fulfilling the promises made on the project's roadmap. In the meantime, they benefit by pocketing secondary sales made possible by the promises they make to a community. 5. Evolved Apes. Evolved Apes promised a Street Fighter-style game where apes could earn rewards. The developers even created a pretty slick preview of the game, and the project sold all 10,000 apes in 10 minutes. But just 1 week after the mint, with $2.7 million in the project's wallet from the mint and secondary sales, the lead developer, Evil Ape, drained it and took down all social media accounts. Oh, and the artist never received a dime for their work. Additionally, 1 week after the rug pull was made clear, Evolved Apes generated more than $42,000 in secondary sales, which went to a wallet controlled by Evil Ape. The Evolved Apes floor price currently sits at just 0.01 ETH, or about $20, making it the largest NFT rug pull of all time. 6. Baller Apes. This was a collection of 5,000 Baller Apes on the Solana blockchain. The project had all sorts of promises, including funding a community wallet with 500 SOL, airdropping a Babe Ape, and exclusive merchandise. On October 1, 2021, the 5,000 apes promptly sold out with a mint price of 2 SOL, or approximately $300. Within hours, the Baller Ape Discord, Twitter, and website were shut down after roughly $2 million had already been funneled to the developers' wallets. This project was particularly heinous because the project scammers tricked buyers into believing their mints had failed. The panicked buyers, not wanting to miss out on the mint, continued clicking the mint button as their wallets continued draining SOL. There's actually a recording of the entire scam. 7. $SQUID token. This pump and dump is especially notable because it capitalized on the tremendous success of Squid Game on Netflix. $SQUID popped up out of nowhere on PancakeSwap. It was touted as a play-to-earn cryptocurrency on social media to be used in a future Squid Game-inspired video game. There were obvious red flags. On Telegram, for example, users couldn't comment on any of the posts. The white paper was littered with grammatical errors and misspellings. When traders tried to cash out of their holdings, they quickly realized they couldn't because the developers made them convert their holdings into some other obscure token. $SQUID quickly skyrocketed to $2,800 per coin. Even the respected Fortune magazine wrote about the coin, attributing its appreciation to rumors that Robinhood might consider listing the coin. 8. Blockverse. Blockverse was meant to be the Minecraft of the metaverse. These projects often have a similar theme. Developers promise to be the so-and-so of Web3, etc. There were 10,000 NFTs priced at about $120 each. The mint sold out in 8 minutes. The developers raised 1,292 ETH. 500 ETH from primary sales, and then another 792 ETH in secondary sales. Then, as if all these people attended the same Rug Pull 101 course, the developers erased all social media channels. All the money went to the personal accounts of the non-docs team. By the way, that's 2 red flags right there. 1. A team whose identities are unknown, and 2. The lack of a community multi-sig wallet composed of project members that require multiple signatures to approve any transaction. Anyways, the scammers then went quiet for a week. Clever as they are, the scammers borrowed the same excuse as the $SQUID developers. Citing their stress and threats, the developers decided to shut down the project to protect themselves. They promised to return in a week. A week passed by, and then a month, and so on. In the end, the developers scammed $1.2 million. Ultimately, they can simply hide behind anonymity. There's almost nothing law enforcement can do. 9. Pixelman NFT. No potential rug pull has provided as much delight and entertainment as Pixelman. The developer of Pixelman promised a glorious role-playing video game in the vein of Pokémon. Never mind that there was already a hugely popular project named Pixelman that combined aspects of Pokémon with Minecraft. The Pixelman/Minecraft collab worked because those Pixelman developers didn't use direct copies of Pokémon, and because they also didn't profit from the project. Pixelmon was a passion project available as a free download to integrate Pokemon on Minecraft. In any case, Cyberer, the Pixelmon NFT creator, branded his project as the Pokemon of the metaverse. People would catch and trade their Pixelmons and sell their prizes as NFTs. The project's allure helped raise more than $70 million, with 10,000 mints at 0.6 ETH per mint pre-reveal. Pixelmon teased some developments, including a cool preview of the gameplay on the metaverse released in early February. But when the developers didn't provide more updates, the pressure to release more information on the NFTs was too much. The results were appalling and spectacular all at once. The reveal was so bad that public sentiment quickly changed from outrage to collective euphoria. It also gave rise to Kevin, Pixelmon's version of Squirtle. The dev named one character Haptor, another was called Cherry Bomb, but the star was Kevin. 10. Frosties. Frosties wasn't the first rug pull or the biggest, but it can be the most consequential. The rug pull was bold, even for NFT standards, with the Frosties Discord server disappearing only a few hours after the public minting had finished. Each Frosty minted for about 0.04 ETH, and after the 10,000 NFTs were minted, the developers had a payday of $1.2 million. After the Discord disappeared, the next sign of trouble was a post on the official Frosties Twitter with a message, "I'm sorry." It left behind a group of devastated supporters who had to confront being taken advantage of. But the worst part was that the developers were anything but sorry. Ethan Nguyen and Andre Lacuna were in the middle of perpetrating another rug pull through the Embers project when they were arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit fraud and money laundering. This legal action by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York set a precedent in the NFT-verse, whereas the previous rug pulls could go on undeterred and with little consequence. The charges faced by both men made it clear that rug pulls violated consumer protection laws. Other scammers have taken notice. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.